Ooh, all right, let's get this call started. This is the Show Me the Money call. This is Nikisha Melford. And, it's another bright day here in California, but I tell you what, our futures are very bright because we are a part of Team Effort International. Team Effort International, they're doing some really, really big things. And as our friend Mr. Robert, Mr. Robert told us, he said it is actually game over. And I believe that. We're talking about 50 million, 50 million within the next 18 months. And you're going to hear more about that later in the call. But right now I'm going to get out of the way and I'm going to introduce Mr. T, because Mr. T is a phenomenal businessman. He is a phenomenal person, a human being. He'll help you out with whatever. I really, really respect him as a person and a businessman. But let me tell you, he's built huge organizations. He put in some time in this industry, let me tell you. So we're going to hear from an expert, an absolute expert in business and how to build organizations and compensation plans. I mean, this guy knows his stuff. So let me go ahead and bring Mr. T to the line. Mr. T, I know you're out there. Come on.
Hey, Nikisha, thank you so much for that warm introduction. Keep up the great work. I tell you, I know you were pinch hitting on the morning call, so you're running double duty on Tuesday and Thursday this week, so keep it up.
As long as I'm able, yes.
Yes, I hear you. We appreciate your efforts, folks. And I tell you, the excitement is in the air. I literally, before getting on this call, I just got off the phone with a world-renowned athlete who's in the business, getting ready to activate and take it to another level. One of his partners built a huge group in Herbalife, and they're getting ready. He said, man, my buddy is already setting up a stand at our gym. He's getting ready to bring on a semi-pro team. And so, folks, it's all in the air. We got another lady, another call here and there. People are now calling me, Mr. T, what's going on with Tim? What am I hearing about this trim drink and this new website, the marketing materials, the video? Folks, it is on and popping, and it was so good to also talk to Pastor Jay today out in New York holding it down. Folks, I'm telling you, if there are people who've been in this business who haven't done anything and they've just been buying products, reach out to them. Make sure you introduce them to your upline, to your business partner, to someone who can explain the business in depth, talk strategy if you want. I'm available as well. And it just really touches me when you got people that say, Mr. T, these products are amazing, but can you show me how to make the money here? I'm hearing about other people, but can you take the time? And yes, I will definitely take the time, and we're going to be looking at putting together some training calls here in the upcoming weeks. I know we've been talking about it, but now it's almost to the point where we have no choice because of the momentum, these awesome products, and the direction that 10 is going right now. So, folks, if you're brand new on the line, definitely take some great notes. You're going to hear some information about the products from Nikisha. You're also going to hear from two of our great leaders, Mr. Paul Jackson, holding it down on the East Coast, as well as the Razzle Dazzle Brazzles in Houston, Texas, and I'm going to break down the money for you here in a little bit. What I'm going to do real quick is flip it right back to you, Nikisha, so you can get right down to the products and explain the sprays as well as this new sexy trim that is now a part of our company. Take it away, Nikisha.
Woo-hoo! All right. Yes, it is very sexy. And when you find out what the nature of this product is, it's going to be even more sexy to you because this is the Show Me the Money call. And let me tell you something. In order to talk about the money, you have to talk about the products because these products, oh my goodness, as Mel Gill himself said on the call, the last call that we had, these products, they create sales. We have the product, the most unique products in our hands, and they are just creating a storm of income in this industry. And that's why we're all so excited, and that's why we sound out of breath when we talk. And it's just incredible what's going on and what we're on the horizon of, really. It's a movement, and let me tell you, it's for 7+ billion people because so many people around the globe have trouble taking pills, don't get the absorption that you need from the health shakes and juices, even the intramuscular injections, the gel capsules, and I could name other methods. But let me tell you something. Intraoral sprays are at the top of the charts when it comes to absorption. And I'm going to talk about the new product just a little bit later in the call. And that's not actually a spray. It's a drink. And it's because it's got the it's got like oh my gosh, I'm so excited about it. I can't even talk. It's got some ancient grains in it, and the ingredients are so phenomenal that you could not put it into a spray. And Mr. Mel and Amy Gill, the co-founders of this company, their standards are so high that they want to make sure that they deliver the absolute best nutrition in our products, and that's exactly what they did. Okay, so our first intraoral spray we're going to talk about is called D-Power. It contains vitamin D3 and vitamin E, okay? And they work together to produce some pretty amazing results. And I challenge everybody to go ahead and Google vitamin deficiency and see what you come up with. You'll be amazed at what you're missing in your diet. So it's important that everybody on this planet supplement with vitamins, especially vitamin D3. Our next spray is our B Boost. And by the way, Mel actually said that our D-Power is the most popular spray, so it continues to outsell the other ones. So I'm not even surprised. It's just amazing, that product and how people are now realizing, hey, I need this stuff in me. So it's just flying off the shelves. That's absolutely wonderful. So that B Boost, it's amazing. It contains 3 B vitamins, vitamin B3, B6, and B12. And again, the highest quality ingredients. And that's what I want to stick in your head, is that the highest quality, all natural ingredients are in these products. Okay, so that B Boost, when you talk about B deficiency, there's all kinds of illnesses and conditions that pop up. And a lot of people know B12 for the energy that it gives. So when you're ingesting these nutrients in our sprays, you know you're going to have sustainable energy to carry you throughout your day. And you can feel great about that, about putting that in you daily, on a daily preventative basis. And not to mention the other benefits from the vitamin B3 and the B6 as well. Okay, so our next spray is our Super 10. Super 10 contains some really hugely powerful antioxidants, and the ingredients are so profound and so intense that you could build a network marketing company off of each one of those ingredients. They're so phenomenal. We're talking about things like inflammation, the toxins in your cells. I have arthritis in both knees, and when I'm on that spray, and this time when I got back on the spray, it didn't take long for my arthritis to say bye-bye. I still have arthritis, but I'm going to tell you, it all but disappears. It disappears when I'm on that spray. So I can walk, I can jump, I can climb, and that's not normal for me. But when I'm on the spray, now I have a different normal. And that's absolutely wonderful. And I think those are the kind of testimonials that you're getting when people are on the sprays. They have a new normal, and it's absolutely breathtaking. It's wonderful. Okay, so our next spray is Cell Energy. Cell Energy is just a phenomenal animal. It's a beast. It contains the mother of all antioxidants, glutathione. It also contains alpha-lipoic acid. It's the number 2 antioxidant. Glutathione is produced naturally in the liver, but it's severely depleted by a certain age, and it's a lot earlier than you think. So around 40, you have to be putting it in you on a daily basis, because you're talking about protection for your cells. So we're talking about the very health of your cells. Resveratrol, I mean, it works with the powerhouse of the cell, the mitochondria, and that's where your energy comes from for the cells in your body to do all the work that they do. So we're talking about some cellular nutrition in a spray, and we're the first to ever have done that. It's just absolutely amazing what Mel and Amy Gill, 2 phenomenal individuals, have been able to do with this vitamin spray technology and the high quality ingredients, the nutrition that just it's absolutely wonderful. Now, it also contains a natural caffeine. So that's our Cell Energy spray. The next spray, we have 5 sprays, is our Slim by 10. And Slim by 10 actually works with our new product, the Trim by 10. The Slim contains 5 powerhouse ingredients, Garcinia cambogia, African mango, Terrelluma fimbriata, green tea extract, and green coffee extract. And I'm not going to go into what each one of those do, but this is what you need to know. It works. It absolutely works. It blocks the fat from being made. It burns the fat off. It shrinks your waistline. It just does so much. It gets your blood sugar to a healthy level. It cuts those cravings. This spray works. Okay? That's what you need to know about this spray and all of the other sprays. Now, our Trim by 10 newly unveiled this March in Las Vegas. It's got everybody buzzing, everybody buzzing. And let me tell you, that first shipment of Trim by 10 is going to be a historical one. It contains some powerful, powerful nutrients. It contains a proprietary blend that you will not find anywhere. You just can't find it. It has no story. And actually, that's not true. Its story is being created right now by the people who have tried it and who quickly had testimonials. I was shocked. I was like, wow, this stuff is amazing. Okay, so it tastes great. It's healthy for you. As a side effect, you lose weight. It's a healthy weight management tool. It does so much. So here's what Team Effort Network calls the THW solution. That stands for Tasty, Healthy Weight Management Solution. So it's the Trim by 10 product along with the Slim Spray. Okay, so again, this is a daily routine, so a daily preventative solution to your digestive issues, metabolism. So basically, it contains ingredients that basically just sets your metabolism off into space. And then it contains like things that are so great for your digestive system. Mel Gill's testimonial included that his digestive issues had disappeared. I think I may have heard Nikisha Bond talk about how some of her digestive issues were taken care of when she tried it. It's absolutely amazing what this is. She'll have to tell you about that herself. It's just absolutely amazing, the initial testimonials that are coming out. And let me tell you something. When I mentioned $50 million earlier in the call, I was referencing this single product, the Trim by 10, plus the Slim Spray, the THW solution. This product, the single product, is going to take this company to $50 million within the next 18 months. Team Effort Network, Team Effort International has done it before. They've done it before. They know what they're doing. They know what they're talking about. Their projections are solid. And I'm going to let Mr. T tell you more about that. Mr. T, I'm going to turn it right back to you because I want to hear this delicious compensation plan and the enhancement.
All right, yes, and I'm telling you, I'm sitting here and I'm taking some notes, and I tell you, folks, the comp plan with the Fast Start bonuses and the new packages that we have on the table now are insane. I mean, we had just the basic pack, $250 to get started, or the diamond for $350 plus the one-time distributor fee of $49. Now, folks, a person can get started at those levels if they choose, but they can also get started for as low as $99, and you still get a Fast Start bonus for someone coming in at $99. Or for your serious people who want to take it to another level, want to get out to a Fast Start, we have the $800 Platinum package, and it's flying off the shelves right now. So, folks, real quick, with 10, there's 10 different ways to get paid or more. I hadn't even taken the time to really see how many ways there are to get paid. I know we had 10 initially, but with all these enhancements and that kind of thing, who knows what it is right now? It might be 11 or 12, but just to touch on a few of them, we got the retail profits. Don't sleep on the retail profits, folks. You can make anywhere from $500 to $2,000 to $5,000 a month just reselling this online. I'm constantly getting text messages and emails. I even got someone's PayPal statement showing me, Mr. T, I made X amount of money in the last 30 days just retailing these sprays. There's a lot of retail profits. Don't sleep on it, as well with the trim. We got the new trim coming out, and I'm sure we'll be talking about the retail profits from that as well. Then you have the Fast Start bonuses. I was telling you, you get the Fast Start bonus for someone that comes in at the $99 package, all the way up to $200 for someone that comes in at the Platinum package, okay? Then we have the team commissions, folks, and this is how this works. For every 360 volume on one side and 720 business volume on the other leg, you'll earn a check for $150. Let's take it back. For the platinum package, let's just use the platinum package for argument's sake. Let's say you get 3 people at the platinum package, okay? The platinum package is worth 360 business volume, okay? So if you get 1 person on your left, that qualifies that leg for a cycle. And then if you put those other 2 people that you signed up, that qualifies your right leg for a cycle. So you have 3 people that you brought to the business. You're going to earn $150 for bringing those 3 people in at the platinum level, and you earn $150. But on top of that, you're going to earn $200 fast start bonus for each 3 of those people. So that's $600 fast start bonuses plus $150 for the cycle. That's $750. Plus, we got the team builder bonus. Once you have 1 person on your left and 1 person on your right, no matter what level they come in at, you're a team builder, and you qualify for a $25 down to the next team builder coded bonus. So $775, folks, that you will earn in 2 weeks following the week you complete that just by bringing in 3 people. 3 people. So, when I share that with leaders and other people in other companies, they go, wait a minute, can you repeat that? You mean I can earn $770? So basically, that's all the money I just put out, plus a whole bunch of product, plus I'm off to a fast start. So make sure, folks, you talk about the platinum package when you present this opportunity. But hey, everyone may not have $800. Well, guess what? $99 promo pack, and you're in the game. We have executive leadership bonuses. We have trips to Hawaii, 1-star, 2-star, 5-star, 10-star. There's money everywhere here with 10. We also have an amazing car qualifying program. Actually, the most attainable, easy car qualifying program in the country, bar none, hands down, folks. And make sure you get back with the person that invited you and go over those details on the website. But just by having 50 people on one leg and 25 on the other, and all you had to do was sponsor 2, you can actually qualify for a car payment for a Mercedes, Tesla, or BMW of your choice. And I got a lot of people that are coming to the table saying, Mr. T, I want my car. And now we have a mortgage payment where, it's a platinum lifestyle club, $2,500 bonus. Once you reach that level, you'll get a $2,500 bonus that you can use for your mortgage or for anything else that you so choose. So just know here, folks, we have one amazing compensation plan with Team Effort Network. What I want to do right now is transition and flip the mic over to the D.C., Maryland, Virginia area. Real good friend of mine, big-time leader out there, doing a great job holding it down, and that's none other than the one and only Mr. Paul Jackson. Mr. Paul Jackson, why don't you come to the line, sir, and share what's on your heart tonight?
Good evening, Mr. T and my 10 family. Excuse my low tone, and though I might sound a little cloudy, I'm calling you from Kaiser Permanente's Ambulatory Surgery Center in Largo, Maryland, and I'm trying not to disturb some of my other acquaintances that just come out of surgery as well. But I wanted to give proper acknowledgement to someone that distinguishes himself, Mr. T, with phenomenal leadership. And he is complimented by a lady that I have deemed Miss Morning, because I refer to you as AM, because it happens in the AM, Miss Nikisha Melford. She distinguishes herself. And she's complimented by our coach on Monday, Miss Nikisha Bond, which I refer to as 008. London has 007, but Miss Nikisha Bond, she is our weapon that gives you a checkup from the neck up with her trainings on Mondays. I have to say that I made a concerted effort under these circumstances. And Mr. T, you must have mystical powers, because you anticipated my desire to come to the call this evening to follow with a personal appeal after my CEO's business appeal last night. And though this may seem radical to some to be calling from a surgical unit on this Show Me the Money call, I felt compelled, because there's a sense of urgency that I hope to impart to our listening audience. We are in the 11th hour. Big things are happening. And there has to be a concentrated, concerted effort to realize and bring about the manifestation of this life-changing benefit through this company that's going to impact not only America, but the world. For all who may not have yet upgraded to platinum, who may still be vacillating, sitting in indecision, it is the 11th hour. And this is comparable to waiting on death row for a call from the governor for an 11th hour reprieve. As my brother, Dr. Reginald Brazel of the Razzle Dazzle Brazzles reminds us, this country's economic condition is in financial despair. I believe that Team Effort Network is the solution. And Mr. Mel Gill presented this solution to us with financial enhancements that was enticing Monday night, and he shared it with us in Las Vegas at our 1-year anniversary. And for you who think this is a bit much to come to you out of the surgical unit, it still does not trump Pastor Dale Wafer, who was compromised and challenged by 5 life-threatening illnesses in ICU, and they asked him what his name was, and he gave them 10. His name was 10 because he had 10 on the brain. He was committed. It was in his mind's eye to get to the extravaganza in Las Vegas, Nevada. My appeal to you is to step out on faith and follow the commitment and the vision of our co-founders, Mel and Amy Gill, as we move to 50 million in 18 months. Okay. All right. As we move forward, I'm reminded to lower my tone. As we move forward and realize this blockbuster, tasty, healthy weight loss solution in THW, along with our life-changing oral vitamin sprays, making great health convenient. Mr. Mel Gill has positioned us for wealth and prosperity, as well as optimal health. He says, Memo says, Mr. T says, Dr. Denise says, Dr. Dale Wafer says, our team family says, we are moving out of concentration to big momentum. Wealth is imminent to all who precede the massive influx of those who position themselves in front of this trend as growth to big momentum is realized. Big things happening in 10. You win with 10. And as Mel reminds us, a tide lifts all ships. Back to you, Mr. T.
Wow, Mr. Paul Jackson, we appreciate you tonight. And so appreciate your commitment and, stepping up to the plate and sharing what you shared tonight. Folks, I hope you heard it. I hope you heard what he just said. So thank you so much, Mr. Paul Jackson, for sharing that with us. And, you're welcome all the time, anytime, and we'll be bringing you back on here in the next week or two for sure to share some more good words. But, folks, you heard it. Now is the time to go platinum. When I shot Mr. Jackson a text, he shot me one back, said, hey, it's the 11th hour. Folks, it's time to go platinum. That is the theme of the moment. That is the theme of the hour. Let's go platinum. Thank you once again, Mr. Paul. Next up, folks, I want to take it down to Houston, Texas, to a great friend of mine, family, the Razzle Dazzle Brazzles. They built huge organizations in the past and still have a current huge organization, and so happy to have their leadership here on our team. And Dr. Reginald Razzle Dazzle Brazzle, why don't you come to the line and share what's on your heart tonight, sir?
Thank you, Mr. T. I appreciate that. Most gracious welcome, and along with the other speakers, Mr. Jackson, Nikisha, wow, that's all I could say, man. I tell you, call to action. I mean, you're really, for the sake of the people or the new people that are on the call and the people that are in this company, that have been around or new to the company, I'll tell you, it's exciting. It's exciting to be able to actually have hope. And winning, I'll tell you, it's not a sometime thing. And then we witnessed that the other night. Those of you that are familiar with the college finals last night with Duke winning. But, I'll tell you, it's all about, and Paul said it also, it's about getting off that bench, really, and getting in the game, actually playing the game, because we're in the game, but you're not playing. If you don't believe in yourself and you have given up, I had a dream myself, like the famous and well-known figure Martin Luther King said, I had a dream. And I had a dream that all people were created equal. I had a dream that all people can have and do whatever it is that they have on their mind to do and they desire to do. I had a dream that if you want to make $100,000 a year, you can. I had a dream that if you want to take vacations to Europe or Hawaii or take your family or donate to charities of your choice, or maybe even drive your dream car. Maybe it's a Bentley, a Ferrari, maybe a Mercedes, or whatever it is that you desire. I had a dream that you can have that car. I had a dream that you can have that house on the lake, or that house, that high-rise condominium, or just maybe be able to, again, start your own business, or show that, Americans didn't waste or didn't die in vain. And to this day, foreigners that are coming over here and crossing over the borders and taking risks like they are, and many of them are not even making it. And why? Because it's the American dream. America, the land of desire, the land of opportunity. But yet, America has a problem. Not just Houston, we got a problem, but America, we have a real problem. It's called financial cancer. And many of us, even probably, perhaps, hopefully not on this call, may be thinking about how you're going to pay this bill tomorrow, or how you're going to make your car note or your mortgage, or, thinking, or you may have just lost a job or whatever. Your plan A is just fizzled out. But this is what we're talking about. We're talking about plan B. And everyone, in my opinion, should have a plan B. We've been in this industry for quite some time, over 20-something years, me and my wife. And we're not saying that every business we got into, we had success. Most of them have failed. And I told you about some of the great people, millionaires, billionaires today have failed many times before they became successful. But that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about, is building character. That's what it's about. It's all about doing it. And just keep doing it. It's all about finding two people that want to have something in their lives. It's about finding two people that want to dream again. It's about finding two people, because I'll tell you this, it's going to take you about 6 people to take you out of here, So I know at least two people. 2 people want to change their lives financially, change their health, and also their wealth. There's nothing like being, trying to go to the beach and, you're in a wheelchair. It's very hard to push a wheelchair in the sand. So my point is that we have the products, we have the compensation, we have the company. And the best thing about it is, because we get a lot of calls from people, of course, when you build organizations of thousands, you get a lot of calls that are talking about ground floor opportunity. But most businesses don't make it off the ground, and we have a company that not only we have a ground floor opportunity, but no downside risk. That's the thing that we saw with this company, and that's why we joined 10, because also we wanted to win, and we wanted to continue to win. And not have to worry about the company not being around or changing their compensation plan like many others do, and not paying checks on time. So we ask you to think about this seriously tonight on this call. We want to put you in the NBA. we want to, and we're not talking about the National Basketball Association. I know everybody is now looking forward to the playoffs. And, but we're talking about never broke again league. And not only that, but how would it feel to be moved from the NBA to the NFL? There are only a few players that played in both leagues. Several of them, I'll mention one, Bo Jackson. I was looking at him the other night. But I'll tell you this, the NFL is where you want to be too. Not the National Football League, but we're talking about no financial limits. I'll share this last thing, little thing with you. And I was reading about, the guy, with the big fight that's coming up. We're talking about this guy. I mean, he just spent on a mouthpiece $10,000. I'm not saying that we should go and take our money and spend it, but that just goes to show you the freedom that he has. I mean, that just shows you what happens when you accumulate so much money and the feeling of being able to do what you want to do and not have to worry about what it costs. That's what I'm talking about. I mean, that's amazing to be able to have that feeling. But, last but least, take this program and run with it. Set yourself on fire. I heard it say from a very good motivator at one time. He said, you know what? You set yourself on fire. People will just come watch you literally burn. And that's what you have to do in business. You got to be excited. You got to remain excited, not just for a day, not just for an hour, but I'm talking about until the job is done. And then do it over again, and then build that excitement and create it with others. That's what we get rewards from, and that's what we're designed here and put here for. Thank you, Mr. T.
Man, thank you so much, Dr. Reginald. Folks, I hope you took some notes there. I mean, you touched on a couple of key things. You talked about vision. You talked about, dreaming again. And, the Bible says people without a vision, the people perish. And, it's just so important. I had to take some time out last week, Good Friday. I told my wife, I said, let's sit down and let's draw out some goals where we want to be. Folks, take some time out. Lay down your goals. Write down your goals. Share them with someone. I know, Dr. Reginald, you shared some of your goals with me. And you know what? You need to have accountability partner, just like you did with me, Dr. Reginald. It was so important because now you have me to help remind you when you're coming around those tight corners or those bumpy spots. And folks, I tell you, now is the time to dream, set that vision, and let's go platinum, and let's get it. $49 to get started, folks. $49 to get started one time. That covers your website and your distributor fee to get started with 10. And the next step is to choose your package. The promo package for $99, the basic package for $250, the diamond package for $350, or if you're serious, $750 for the platinum package. Make sure and get back with the person that invited you to this call. Join the family, and let's join the journey to the NFL. Actually, we're going to start at the NBA, right, Doc? And then we're going to the NFL. With that being said, good night, folks, and we'll see you all at the top. This call is officially over.